The consequences of Leontes' jealousy are the stuff of tragedy. It results in the abandonment of Hermione and Leontes' newborn baby, the death of their young son Mamilius, and the death of Hermione. Hermione's death during the trial scene is very real to an audience who is experiencing The Winter's Tale for the first time. It is only in the final scene that this unknowing audience realise that Hermione did not actually die, and that Paulina has been hiding and tending to the Queen in her house. It is only then that the unknowing audience realise the extent of Hermione's tragic suffering. For 16 years she has been living with the consequences of Leontes' jealousy, a dead son, a distanced husband, a lost daughter whose fate she knows nothing of. You can think of Leontes as a member of the play's unknowing audience, in that Hermione is as dead for him as she is for them. For the many years since Hermione's death, Leontes has devoted himself to religious penance, searching his soul and seeking forgiveness for what we might call his crimes of jealousy. Leontes too experiences tragic suffering. So how does Shakespeare turn this play from tragedy into comedy? This is the question you'll explore in the 2 parts of the course that follow: Things Dying and Things Newborn. Then, you'll turn to the part of the play in which tragedy clashes with comedy, Act 3, Scene 3. This clashing is significant, for The Winter's Tale doesn't meekly wriggle out of being a tragedy. When it meets comedy, it is to the sound of a storm and the roar of a bear. Then, you'll move on to the play's comic section in Things Newborn, beginning with the figure of time, which is the name Shakespeare gives to the chorus in Act 4, Scene 1. Shakespeare uses time to move his audience into the comic part of The Winter's Tale, and introduce the characters of Perdita and Florizel that represent comic renewal and propel the play towards reconciliation. Here, you have the opportunity to investigate the hinge upon which the play's comic conclusion hangs, the resurrection of Hermione. You'll be guided through its significance, watch a performance of it, and be invited to share your thoughts, which I'm eager to read. Start getting ready for the discussion forum by clicking next to learn more about Hermione's innocence.